Halo semua, jumpa lagi dengan Cumus Gaming. Kali ini kita akan lanjutkan bermain eFootball. Setelah maintenance tadi, ini dapat bonus free 14 gacha big time 30 tahun anniversary. Oke, kita lihat apakah kita akan mendapatkan player legend seperti Ronaldinho, David Beckham, dan lainnya. Ini sampai saat ini kita udah ngabisin 5 kartu free dan belum dapat pemain yang diharapkan, ya kan, kayak yang di sini ada Ronaldinho, Gacha, David Beckham, Frank Rijkaard. Oke, apakah kita akan bisa dapat salah satu atau bahkan semuanya? Kita coba lagi. Sisa percobaan 9. Woi, siapa nih? Schulte, kiper Patrick Schulte. Oh, masih biasa lah, gak spesial banget. Oke, kita coba lagi. El Cabral. Oke, masih biasa. Lah, minimal 1 lah dari 3 foto yang terpampang. Minimal 1. Ya, siapa ini? Oke, bintang 2. Masih belum. Sims masih biasa, belum spesial ya. Sisa remaining 5 free. Barbini. Oke, belum dapat yang spesial. 4. Callback. Oke, masih biasa, belum dapat yang bagus. Sisa 3 percobaan. Patterson. Oke, pemain bintang 3. Sisa 2. Bismillah, mudah dapat. Itu beres. Belum juga kita dapat yang bagus. Percobaan 31. Oke, langsung aja kita coba. Ayolah, Ronaldinho, David Beckham. Oke. Ternyata belum beruntung, kita nggak bisa mendapatkan. Nggak bisa lagi. Udah 0. Oke. Gimana ini? Gak ada satupun. Lionel Messi join your team, kan udah ada. Oke, dapat Lamine Jamal. Oke, ini percobaan. Apakah kita akan dapat atau tidak? Didier Drogba. Tadi dapat Jamal ya kan, dari login. Oke, Lombardi. Oke. Gak ada yang spesial. Tadi ada Jamal, mana Jamal? RWF sebelah kanan ya. Oke. Lionel Messi lah, ini Messi-nya lain. Messi-nya lain. Ini Messi-nya. Halo, selamat siang Bang Kucing. Terima kasih udah mampir nih, terima kasih udah komen. Libur nih Bang Kucing, besok masuk. Oh, ini statistiknya lebih tinggi nih kayaknya nih. Cuman larinya pelan banget. Mana kita punya Messi, mana tadi? Messi. Aduh, mana tadi Messi? Ini dia Messi. Medium unwavering. Main Roblox kapan-kapan? Oke, siap, kapan-kapan insyaallah. Insyaallah Bang, kita main Roblox. Cuman paling pelajarin dulu nih game apa yang seru nih, karena Roblox banyak banget kan. sundulannya 54 ini. Sundulan 51. Sama aja kayaknya. Mungkin A. Cihuy. Cihuy juga nih Bang Kucing. Ini ada 2 kartu Messi, masa bisa pakai 2 Messi di sini? Nah, ini ada lagi Messi. Oh, nggak bisa. Cuman bisa 1 doang. Kirain. Ini LWF, RM. Jamal, malah Jamal. Tadi dapat Jamal kita nih. LWF lagi. Sembilan 97 ya. Baru mulai nih tadi maintenance, baru mulai, belum bertanding 1 kali pun ini. Lagi nyoba-nyoba formasi juga. Gak tahu kalau sampainya, belum tahu. Capeknya sih paling. Tapi kalau banyak yang nonton mah ayo aja. Kan yang penting kan ada yang nonton. Ini Ronaldo kan. Itu nama akun YouTube-nya Bang. Nama aslinya mah nggak ada. Ini. Informasi seperti ini dulu. Coba kita lanjut. Apa sudah di maintenance pas 11 as begin as your highest evolution. Divisi 6 terakhir, divisi 6. Sekarang mulai divisi 8. Oke, divisi 8 turun kita 2 peringkat. Alhamdulillah sehat-sehat Bang Kucing. Ngomong-ngomong Bang Kucing udah punya anak belum nih? Terima kasih like-nya, terima kasih. Untuk yang lain yang belum subscribe, bisa bantu subscribe, like, share, bisa komen juga, bisa bincang-bincang, ngobrol-ngobrol tentang apapun. Cuman di YouTube doang, Bang. Gak kuat kalau di aplikasi lain. PC kentang. Terima kasih like-nya, terima kasih. Kita lawan Manchester. Cuman di YouTube. Kemarin coba di aplikasi lain, jadinya
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game.
Oke, kita pakai kostum warna putih.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Oh, now, and here's a chance.
Boy.
And that's off target.
Neymar put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
That's been cut out, well played. Gets his pass away. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in. The keeper's given it away.
Mana sih? Senjago katanya.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ngantuk, oke siap. Emang siang nih kalau ngantuk. Wajar sih, cuacanya juga enak, mendung di sini juga. Emang posisi kerja atau sekolah?
And now they can spring out of defense.
Oi.
Now it's Ruben Neves.
Aduh. Lah gimana sih? Ya kelihatan bolanya.
Backward it goes. Well, 2002 was the first time we got to see Diego Forlan in Europe, at least. He did take a little while to adapt, but soon he started to show the eye for the spectacular, Jim, which became a bit of a hallmark.
Yeah, on a cold night in Manchester, I think it was November time, scored a late winner against tricky opponents from the South Coast.
He latched onto a ball from another very expensively recruited South American and smashed it in spectacularly from 25 yards or so, and little did we know at that point that scenes like this would become commonplace in his career.
Indeed.
Neymar. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio. And here's Forlan. And he's had a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Lambat banget tendangnya.
He's found a way past. He's been picked out. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ayo loh, bisa dilewatin. Lucu banget. Udah dapet padahal loh. Wajar.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to the
masuk ke dalam.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Chance to finish.
Ayo lo. Aduh, nggak dapet.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Akhirnya.
Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a
Ayo yang belum
determination
subscribe
to hit
bisa
back,
bantu
and they merit
subscribe.
nothing less. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Indonesia grab the
Oh,
equalizer. It's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Merah lah. Jangan pelit-pelit lah, shit. Ya kuning.
That's going to be a booking.
Orang udah mau nungsek
They
nih.
are clearly concerned.
Tuh. Wah, bahaya. Cedera itu selengkat dari belakang gitu. Ya.
He's had it taken off him.
Masa dapat sih?
Half an hour played now. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Kosong dong.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. He tries a shot.
Ya.
Goal!
8 subscriber lagi 100. Amin. Lama bang itu juga tembusnya bang. Ini bang, ini lagi minta nih dibantu yuk, yang belum subscribe yuk bantu ya subscribe yuk. Tuh kan gak gol. Dapet. Aduh, lah. Ayolah. Ayo dibantu subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Yuk komen apapun, nggak harus bola. Saya juga nggak ngerti amat bola. Ay.
A collective sigh of relief from the defense.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
Ya nih, mudah-mudahan cepet nih. 100. Ya lah.
You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Udah 100, 1000, 100.000.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, there's the clearance.
Gimana sih? Jauh banget.
Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Dybala.
Gimana?
It's
Coba.
Van Dijk. Now it's Forlan. Alexander-Arnold. Di Maria. And he's
Kosong.
onside. Now the finish.
Widih.
Oh, he
Luar
did
biasa
hard fought
perjuangannya.
right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That's a half-decent try.
Forlan did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Oh, great feat that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Tangkap lah.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the whistle for half-time.
Oke, habis babak pertama. Kita menuju babak kedua. Yang belum subscribe bisa bantu subscribe, like, share, komen juga bisa, komen apapun. Terima kasih yang udah subscribe, terima kasih yang udah like, terima kasih yang udah komen juga, Bang Kucing. Terima kasih nih, nemenin deh kemarin nih.
Second period then
Oke,
underway.
kita apakah bisa menang? Dia kemarin dibantai mulu ini.
Alex Telles.
Kosong dong. Ayolah.
Climbs up big.
Aduh, belum beruntung kita.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Dapat tuh.
Nicely weighted ball. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
Muntahannya nggak pernah dapet ya kemarin.
Di Maria looking understandably energized after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? In with the challenge. And it's Dybala. And here's the chance to counter.
Kan.
Foden. No, that's been intercepted.
Alah.
That's headed upfield. Di Maria. That's beautifully
Kenceng
weighted.
larinya nih. Aduh,
Finish.
untung aja tinggi.
Terrific effort, just off target.
Untung tendangannya
he's
tinggi,
surprised
kalau nggak
himself how he
gua
managed not to hit the
goyang
target
itu
then.
gawang.
He seemed to believe it was going in.
Ruben Neves gathers from the goal kick.
Yeah, this kind of
Kosong
bold
lagi.
running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And it's hoisted clear. Dybala. Now it's Valverde. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Oke, kita masih imbang sampai
60
saat
minutes
ini.
played.
This match was 70,987.
João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
Alah.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ya, kosong. Luar biasa.
Goal!
Ayo sambil kita menunggu
Into the lead once more.
selebrasi. Jangan lupa yang belum subscribe bisa
Focus to make
klik
it count.
subscribe.
A very tasty combination.
After 64 minutes is number 13, Diego Boland.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pops him off in and wins back the ball.
Bisa balas nggak nih? Bisa balas nggak nih?
Right here,
Aduh,
right now, it's
jatuh.
not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He is through here.
Wih, nggak bisa lewat, kuat
Well, the
sekali dia.
defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Forlan delivering the goods as expected.
Ya,
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alex Telles.
bingung kan?
Oh, he's
Ya,
managed to get himself
pelanggaran.
offside.
Apa tuh? Hello, Dad, Misai Banana.
Well, the referee's pulled play back
Kartu
and
merah.
has booked him for the original offence.
Kartu kuning. Kok merah sih? Tinggalan kita nih, jangan santai-santai. Gimana sih?
Now it's Forlan.
Oke.
Cleared away.
Kalian out.
Ruben Neves.
Ternyata selamat.
Alexander-Arnold.
Ayo.
They may end up with some
Jauhnya.
regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mana sih?
Searching ball that into space. Oh, shooting chance!
Aduh, Neymar.
And a real let-off.
Well, we were
Halo, Dad,
anticipating
Misai
this.
Banana.
They're
Apa tuh?
very much set up for the counter attack, and I don't see it
Ini
changing
kita
anytime soon.
ganti Mbappe. Belakangnya Robertson ini. Wih, backnya udah bisa-bisa ini. Capek. Dan ini kita ganti siapa ya? Jamal. Oke, good. Ayo kita mulai.
Substitution.
Ayo yang belum subscribe bisa bantu subscribe,
Can make a change for
like,
the first
share,
time in the
komen,
game here.
bisa komen tentang bola, tentang apapun bebas.
Now it's Dybala.
Wih, aduh.
Communication breakdown there, it seems. João Neves. Good
Wait.
pressure, determined, intense. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
Alah,
That had to be
jauh
spot
amat
on, and
nendangnya.
it was.
João Neves.
Yang like, yang nonton 9,
At least
like
they're going
2,
about it as
komen
they should, having
1.
brought this on themselves.
Iya bang, kucing. Mungkin masih
Ruben Neves. João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal.
lah, ayolah.
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's through here. Now it's Foden.
Oh iya.
Indonesia with a corner
Mungkin minta
and
gol satu
hardly
lagi
any
kali
time
bang,
left on the clock.
baru
Well, they've got to get everyone forward.
di
and maybe
like
even
dan
the
komen.
keeper.
There's the header.
Udah mampir, terima kasih juga
Yeah,
nih.
he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ayolah.
Mbappe.
Wih, kan selengkat
Oh, that's
aja.
wonderful alertness.
Indonesia need to give it everything they have.
Aduh.
Kitchen sink included.
Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Ayolah
from a
kepalanya,
modern
tunjukin
coach's mindset.
kepalanya.
That has been knocked clear.
Ya,
That's the
habis.
end. Indonesia can
Kalah
justifiably
kita
find
3-2.
this
Terima kasih
up.
like-nya,
They're
terima
all, but
kasih
ultimately they have
dukungannya,
fallen just
subscribe-nya.
short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Oke, lumayan lah kalau tipis lah.
You look
Gak
back on the
banyak-banyak.
game then, Jim.
Indonesia must quickly shake this from their
Mission
system, Peter,
objective.
because it's the sort of...
Siapa itu tadi? Dapat apa gimana? Oh, enggak. Oke, kita lanjut. Kita push nih, kita tingkatin nih divisi 8 ujung. Bisa nggak menang-menang dari kemarin ya kan? Oke, sambil menunggu yang belum subscribe bisa dibantu subscribe. Pantun, aduh saya kagak bisa pantun, gimana ini? Apaan ya? Oh iya, tadi kan kita mau tidur katanya ngantuk tuh kan, saya kasih pantun dah. Jalan-jalan ke pasar Rebo, jangan lupa apa lagi? Jalan-jalan ke pasar Rebo, jangan lupa pakai sepeda. Kalau Bang Kucing mau bobo, jangan lupa like-nya. Udah deh tadi like-nya ya. Makasih nih Bang Kucing nih. Udah tuh pantun darurat tuh. Tau masuk tau kagak dah. Oke, sambil nunggu, kita nunggu nih. Lawannya sedang formasi, kita nggak lupa selalu mengingatkan yang belum subscribe bisa bantu subscribe, bisa like, bisa share, komen pun bisa, komen apapun. Nggak harus tentang bola. Musuhnya terlalu serius ini formasinya.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this.
Siap Bang Kucing, terima kasih udah nemenin komen. Jangan lupa mampir lagi dalam live saya selanjutnya. Ditunggu komenannya, like-nya. Selamat bobo, selamat mimpi indah Bang Kucing.
The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ayo sundul lah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hey.
Look, movement
Kosong nih.
creates more.
Alah, tangkapannya mantap.
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Aduh, lolos.
Has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kita buang dulu menamaan.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both
Bisa lah
teams
inilah.
probably feel it's too early for either to start
Aduh,
taking real
nyangkut.
risk.
And again!
Wih, kipernya jago,
Kanji
bos.
gets good distance on it. Intercepts the
diambil.
throw. That's well read. Caicedo to Messi. Yamal. And he was quick to react. Dybala has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Foden.
Belum lolos juga.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Ya, pendek.
And it's Messi. A real chance if he can get through. Foden. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Back into the middle. Dybala. Alex Telles. He's through here.
Aduh.
Kanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Picked up. He's had a shot.
Akhirnya bisa gol juga.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Langsung
Yeah, but I
kosong
think they
gini.
all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Ayo loh.
Yamal. Akanji calmly anticipates.
Diambil lagi sama Jamal.
Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Ayolah.
And it's hoisted clear.
Aduh.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this.
Nyundulnya.
And he's gone looking
Serem.
for safety. Barcelona have reclaimed it.
Ayolah, ayolah, ayolah.
No
Aduh.
way through.
Serang terus kita
It's
nih.
Messi.
Ayo.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve.
Terima kasih yang udah
albeit
like,
perhaps
terima
momentary.
kasih yang udah subscribe, terima kasih.
Caicedo. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Yamal.
Jamal.
Time and again they are repelled. Foden. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habis babak pertama.
And we hit half-time.
Oke, sambil menunggu babak kedua berlangsung, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Ayo, kan?
Now this
Ayo,
could be
ayo, ayo, ayo.
Yamal!
Tangkap dong. Out. Belum. Ya, bahaya banget, cuman ngasih
He's in
musuh
here.
doang.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Ayolah.
Foden. And no, that was never going to make it. Fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi. Carvajal. Tries to
Gawat.
dink it through. Oh, well played. That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Just eases him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. You can never be short of runners into space. And a header!
Hai, ketinggian.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
The attendance for
So,
this
Jim, what are
match
you
was
thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be
70,987.
played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Can he latch on to this?
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oke.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
work
dapat
out
lah.
for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Masih
averted for now.
habis-habisan ini.
Alexander-Arnold, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Good ball over the top. Neymar. Had a shot.
Aduh, kurang
That is
pas.
decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's looking wide. Robertson. He's in plenty of space here.
Kosong.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan
Benar-benar.
than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Akanji. Still no way through. The
Aduh,
defending here
susah
is
geraknya,
resolute.
bos.
For Messi. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Akanji with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Alah,
Messi gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
lemah sekali dia
Messi
disenggol.
with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yamahe. Yamane. Ayo jatuh lagi nih, jatuh lagi nih,
Well,
jatuh
now
lagi
here's a
nih.
good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it's a nice
Kebaca,
idea, but
bos.
the execution was lacking. Oh, that is a
Ayolah.
goal!
Aduh, untung aja.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oke.
And he's there to get it away. Played with finesse.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it
Ada,
really prove
kagak
effective?
dapat.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Udah begitu masih aja.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's a lovely neat pass. Foden! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Oi.
More of that, please.
And that should get the job done.
Untungnya
Referee looks at his
kita.
watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia have held on.
Oke.
They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
Kita menang sekarang. Chance deal. Kita dapat apa itu? Kita coba cek dulu. Kontrak, kita lihat kontrak. Oke, dapat satu. Oke, Ronaldinho minimal. Apa kita bisa dapat? Atau Beckham? Ayolah. Siapa nih? Oke. Masih belum dapat pemain legend. Kita lihat di sini kita dapat apa? Dapat bintang 4 1. Bintang 4 mana? Ini nggak ada bintang 4. Bintang 4 nggak ada. Nggak ada bintang 4. Ini mungkin di sini jangan. Nggak dihitung. End ins 34 day 18 jam. Ini mah pakai uang koin 100. Oke, nggak ada lagi yang bisa di rekrut, nggak ada. Kita lanjut pertandingannya, kita lanjut. Kita baru menang sekali, kalah sekali. Menang sekali, kalah sekali. Apa kali ini kita akan mendapatkan lawan yang mudah atau kita dibantai lagi? Oke, sambil menunggu nggak lupa mengingatkan untuk bantu subscribe, like, share, komen apapun boleh, nggak harus tentang bola. Kan ya lawannya nggak online ini kayaknya. Kayaknya lawannya nggak online. Nggak ada bar sinyalnya soalnya. Kan nggak pakai formasi dia.
Indonesia, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Can he put it away?
Kosong
nearly,
dah.
but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level.
Hits it first time! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Kalau menang lagi kita kayaknya promosi ke divisi 7.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Now Foden. Neymar. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dybala, and he's in on goal. That's going to go a long way.
Mana kan? Offset.
Dybala, there's the shot. Has another go. It's a
Offset.
goal. His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. Valverde at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Ui.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Nicely worked. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe might just make this.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Punched away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Nyangkut mana sih?
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! And again!
Dybala pas itu.
And
Nendang
again,
pasti
they
Dybala
simply
itu.
do not know what has hit them. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment,
Neymar
Peter,
Junior.
and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ayolah. Kalau Neymar Junior berarti nama bapaknya Neymar juga ya?
Dybala. Neymar has a goal! It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Halalala,
Indonesia
diam nih.
clearly are looking formidable
Hanya
down that
ditendang.
left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Messi does really well there. He is strong. Palmer. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Akanji calmly anticipates. Neymar. Bassi.
Susah ya lewatin.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Dybala. Corner it is.
Padahal kan komputer. Gimana kalau nonton?
Indonesia have their third corner. Van Dijk clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Itu dah lawan komputernya.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance!
Lawan komputer aja nggak gol.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ayo, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Alah,
And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Ayo, mau kemana tuh bola?
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Out kayaknya.
Two added minutes has been
Offset kayaknya
indicated.
di bala tuh tadi.
That's gone for a throw.
Out.
He cuts out the supply. Rijkaard.
Karena balik lagi.
Neymar. Shot at goal!
Oke.
Yes!
Lumayan latihan nembak memang.
And the lead is extended still further. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia, and Dybala!
Oi,
Hits off target and by quite a way.
terlalu
Yeah, they got away with it, but
kencang
that
larinya
was
dia.
a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a waste.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an
Masih
excellent touch.
belum gol juga ini. Tertipu.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Alex Telles. He's picked his way through. Had a shot. And he's lifted
Telles.
it over.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Neymar. Foden. Can he finish? And that is
Bisa
wildly
ngaco
off
gitu di
target. Tunisia are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Mbappe. Valverde being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Carvajal. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Messi. He's having a go! What a hit! The save was firm.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rijkaard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose. And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, we were anticipating this.
Lawan di
They're
komputer,
very
kita
much set up for the
tendang-tendangan.
counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kosong.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's picked out the run. Carvajal.
Ayolah, kosong tuh.
Foden.
He's going to goal.
Valverde.
My word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Digunting, dipotong.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Kebagiannya.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Foden, such good technique.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Has a look and has a go. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Works it forward. Yilmaz in acres of space out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Neymar. He might be in here. Neymar!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Angkat susah dah.
And here comes the corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. Robertson getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Dybala might just make this. Valverde. Quality ball. And here's Dybala. Oh, that's ambitious.
Tangkep, bos.
Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Rijkaard. Robertson. He's found a way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Will somebody who can whip in a decent cross please make himself known to this team?
Shapes to shoot. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oke, kita akan
Barcelona
segera
are
selesai.
looking to go forward
Udah
now.
dikit lagi waktunya.
And he's had a hit.
89, 90. Oke, nyaman waktu 4 menit.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defense.
Nih. Diambil nih.
Van Dijk.
Eh,
Akanji. Van Dijk. Foden. And that's it.
Kita lihat apa kita bisa promosi ke divisi 7.
Valverde reflecting on
Level up. Oh iya bisa ya ke divisi 7. Ya kita ke divisi 7. Kita upgrade pemain bentar. Kita upgrade Jamal, coba kita lihat. Kita lanjut divisi 7. Oke, semoga dapat lawan yang manusia, jangan yang komputer. Sambil menunggu, nggak lupa Cemus Gaming mengingatkan dukungannya subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Boleh komen apapun, jangan lupa subscribe-nya juga. Ya, lawannya komputer lagi dong. Ya, gimana nih? Kurang menarik aja kalau di komputer. Kurang menarik aja kalau di komputer.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. Foden. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Neymar!
Oi.
Oh, Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a go! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Aduh.
There will be a throw-in. Caicedo. Foden. Mbappe. Valverde. Foden. Nicely worked.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
The
Masih
touch
belum
is just
bisa
too
gol.
thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Foden. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standard.
Big chance! And that has their fizzed. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Under an awful lot of pressure. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, terrible pass. He's one-on-one! Great shot!
Ih,
That
Neymar.
wasn't far away.
Neymar just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Caicedo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes...
And Messi! And again! Goal!
Gitu dong
Not so much
Neymar.
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Cih. Dia nyelosok.
And he's had a hit.
Oi, kencang.
And one more try.
Alalah, Raju.
And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal!
Iya.
And collective relief
Terlalu
etched
tinggi.
on the faces of the defenders. Caicedo. Foden looks to get on the end of this. And here's Dybala. Alexander-Arnold has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Robertson. And Neymar.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was
Ngejarnya
spot on.
susah, ngasihnya
And here's the
gampang.
chance to counter. He's played him through. Chance
Oh
for the
kan,
header.
apa gue
It's
bilang?
there. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong
Offside
forehand behind that
rupanya.
one.
Pantes kenceng.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's been cut out. Well played. Robertson. Palmeiras are looking to break at pace. Neymar. Out for a throw. Robertson. Neymar moves wide and looking to get onto this. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. Dybala. Great ball if he can get there. Gomez. Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Sementara
Pretty
masih
decent watch
imbang.
this, and each side has contributed
Masih
in equal part.
imbang
Couple of
sambil
very good goals for the crowd to
menunggu. Jangan
enjoy.
lupa
And a
dukungannya,
game which is
subscribe,
right
like, share,
on
dan
the
komen.
edge. At half-time, it's 1-each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1-each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Let's look and place it forward. Foden and Caicedo. And he's picked out the run.
Cik,
Too much on it.
gak
and
kena
that's the
dong.
keepers. Well, that's well seen too. Messi. Messi. It's anyone's ball now. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Foden. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there. Robertson. And here's Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Caicedo. Now Mbappe. And here's Foden. He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Indonesia
Masih
just served up
gol.
a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Público presente
That'll be a
na
throw.
partida de hoje, 71.649 espectadores.
Messi. Neymar. He's cut it out. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Neymar. Now it's Foden. And it's Neymar. Robertson. Foden. And it's Dybala. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Fling and the header! Oh, surely that deserved a
Gampang
better
banget
outcome.
tangkapnya sama
I
dia.
think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neymar. Foden. Yamal. Messi. Neymar. Valverde. Dybala. And the shot! It's in!
Bala.
And they're back in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Aos 26 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo
Tunisia get
jogador,
themselves into the lead.
camisa 14.
Taken back almost at once.
Substituição no time do
And
Palmeiras.
it's Messi.
Camisa
That has been
2.
cut short.
Neymar.
Neymar.
Vai
This is
ser
promising.
substituído pelo jogador.
Foden.
Camisa 19.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 23.
And he's taking no chances there.
Do jogador. Camisa 17.
Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. Oh, this is a terrific run. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Yo yang masih setia menonton channel ini, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen
Fourth corner.
Vai ser substituído
supaya
pelo
channel ini dapat berkembang.
Camisa 16.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hai,
Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's being shifted off it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Ah, looks a smashing ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! Oh, the
oi,
ball's run loose here.
pukul gitu.
Temos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Gomez. And the number on the board is 3.
Tambahan waktu 3 menit.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar. There's the hit!
Alalalala.
That was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Masih nggak gol
Neymar
juga nih.
deserves a lot of
Udah
credit for
kosong
his
itu.
willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Habis.
And there goes the
Oke,
final whistle.
untung kita lawannya
Well, that
kelompok.
was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to
Kita
set out
cari
always
lawan
only to
lagi.
win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Dybala voted man of the
Menaikkan
match.
ke divisi 6. Oke, match pertama kita menang 2-1. Divisi 7. Oke, sambil menunggu lawan, jangan lupa yang belum subscribe bisa subscribe, like, share, komen juga bisa. Yang mau donasi bisa lewat Saweria, ada di deskripsi. Special double touch, flap. Oke, kita tunggu lawannya dulu. Nah, ini baru nih lawan orang nih. Ada bar sinyalnya. NKRI harga mati bos, sama nih kita juga NKRI. Oke, cepat aja formasinya, nggak pakai lama-lama.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to
Kita
behold this.
warna custom,
Feels like a big game, it looks like a big game.
warna
Mind you, they all do at this ground.
custom, kok custom
Already
sih?
we're underway here.
Kostum, warna kostum putih.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior.
Oke, aduh udah di sliding masih aja nggak kena.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
Baru
It's
mulai
almost
kita
as
ada
if the
dibantai
defense saw nothing
1-0
coming.
ini.
They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of
Bisa balas
step,
nggak? Bisa
the
balas nggak?
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Kencang sih. Lah. Untungnya.
Ruben Neves. Doué. Foden. Valverde. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look
Awesome.
a bit predictable.
Pass is just off target. And that has been clubbed away. Carvajal. Oh, played through for the wide
Alah.
man.
Out.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, out lagi.
Interesting ball. That has been cut short.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Alex Telles.
Aduh.
Doué. Messi. Doué.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's in!
Aduh,
Vinicius
dua kali
Junior!
sih.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Akanji. And Alexander-Arnold. Akanji.
Itulah yang gue benci. Kalau ngebagi pasti ke musuh.
Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and sharp. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
Aduh,
Too
kenapa
quick for
kabur lu?
defence and keeper.
Dibagi. Ya elah.
And the ball is out of play.
Pemain noob, sorry pemain noob.
Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Great hit! They've scored! losing. Just gorgeous. The
Oke,
most
sambil menunggu
glorious,
selebrasi yang nggak bisa
delicious touches.
dipencet, jangan lupa dukungannya subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The fullback is in acres of space here.
Kurang.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pinches it off him. He has found the way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Oh, easy pickings there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found the way through. Valverde.
Alah.
The pass is intercepted. Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a cracking ball. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves.
Selesai babak ke-1. Apa kita bisa ngejar? Kita
It's looking
coba.
pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal.
Out.
It's a throw-in. Duel. And it's Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Gimana sih?
Great
Aduh,
defending,
Neymar,
strong and
Neymar.
determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were out. No, Foden! Oh, glorious!
Gitu Neymar cara nendang.
Special one. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. He has given that the
Halo
lot.
Rico SCTN, terima kasih sudah bergabung, terima kasih sudah komen.
And it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Indonesia get them. He's got to.
Aduh.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Halo,
Yeah, he
gimana
was well
kabar
placed
Rico
to deal with that.
SCTN?
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up.
Alah.
Well, he should have done
Foden,
better, and
Foden.
he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Akanji is there, and he can pick it up.
Oi.
Foden, bit too much weight on the pass.
Indonesia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's
Kosong
Vinicius
dong.
Junior. Shapes to shoot.
Untung
Decent strike.
Selamat
kept it
kita,
fizzing
selamat.
low.
Oh,
Kita
the
lihat.
contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
ada yang bisa diganti. Masih banyak juga stamina-nya. Ini aja kita ganti Mbappe. Mana sih? Oke, good.
Substitution.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Ruben Neves.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Valverde. And he's intervened well there. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's some... Can he put it away?
Akhirnya
No mistake!
Mbappe.
Do not write them off. Back they come.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to retain that
Kosong.
fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kosong, bos.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Duel.
Bujuk.
Finish.
Eh,
Gotta be quick to recover this.
gimana sih? Kepencet bulat. Alah. Merah lah ini.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Biasaan di PS2 sih. Kiper pencet bulat kalau nggak kotak.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
Mana nih? Messi. Udah capek kayaknya Messi ini. Oke, ini banyak sih.
Substitution in progress.
Tengah kayaknya, tengah nih, kita coba tengah ya. Oi, beruntungnya kita tidak gol.
This game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Ya kosong gitu.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Aim forwards. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's got away. And that's left
Aduh,
him on the
ngeri
seat of his
banget.
pants.
Gunting
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
ya,
Oh,
kan lewat.
important interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes in for the head.
Untungnya Mbappe bisa nyundul.
And the comeback is complete. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The final 5 minutes. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance!
Offset.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen.
Aduh, kosong.
Tries a shot.
Biasaan cat
He's
bulat.
gone looking for safety.
There will be 5 minutes added
5
time.
minutes to add.
Aduh.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Vinicius Junior. Foden. And it's played forward, played back in. He's in plenty of space here.
Waduh.
And that is it. The equalizer
Akhirnya
just wouldn't come. It is over.
kita bisa menang juga.
Have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Oke, kita lihat apakah ada bintang 4 kontrak. Oke, good. 6 berarti 1 kali pertandingan lagi nih. Kalau bisa berarti kita promosi ke divisi 6. Ayo sambil menunggu, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Tidak bosan-bosan Achievements Gaming mengingatkan untuk para pecinta eFootball, para pecinta Achievements Gaming juga untuk subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Komen apapun bebas. Oke, kita ini kita lawan manusia nih. Ada sinyalnya soalnya kan. Kalau lawannya komputer nggak ada sinyalnya. Oke, kita sambil menunggu formasi. Seperti biasa. Oke, sudah selesai formasi.
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, and Messi!
Aduh, sambut dong.
And another try!
Bujuk.
Oh, the keeper's done
Nggak
ever so well.
gol.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe.
Kosong.
They'll want to make the most of
Ayo
this
kita lari.
turnover.
Good.
Well, the movement is slick,
Waduh.
the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah. Nggak
Messi,
bisa.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's
Aduh,
fabulous. And he can clear it away. That's a nicely measured pass. Alex Telles, he is through here.
Alah, gak ada yang mau terbang kayak di PS1. Tentu terbang dong.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van
Waduh,
Dijk.
Jamal.
He's just about
Bukan. Siapa nih?
unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's
Untung aja nggak
strong,
lolos.
he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good
Alah.
too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation
Wih,
they'll want to
nggak
capitalise on now.
He's picked
Ayo,
his
ayo,
way
come on.
through. Messi.
Oh, that's a cracking
Alah, lah.
Too quick for
Gak ada yang mau
defence and
nyambut. Luar biasa emang.
Robertson. No goals as yet. Ruben Neves. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Untung
Van
aja.
Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Dybala. Alex Telles, and he cuts out the supply. Ruben Neves. Yamal has it in a wide position. Yamal!
Jangan kasih nendang si Jamal mah.
Oh, Manchester United!
Oke, sambil dia sedang selebrasi, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that
Yang
he
serem
didn't try to
Jamal
blast
itu.
it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Malah kuat banget. Ya elah, gampangnya diambil.
Son
Kosong.
Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank.
Oke, good.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a sweet ball that.
Ya, diangkat lagi.
Akanji gets across to intercept that.
Apa sih tadi?
Messi. There's the clearance. Foden. And
Alah.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ayolah.
Oh, that was vital. Messi. Always onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Foden looking to get on the end of this. What a throw in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Ruben
time.
Neves tries making a foray down the right. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar chasing after it. And it's Neymar. He's through here. That is a brilliant interception. And there's the end of the
Kuat
first half.
sekali kawan dia.
Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open
Sangat
second half to follow.
kuat ya.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too
Kita
busy
formasi
playing within
dulu.
themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Lalu deh. Kita jangan ubah dulu.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ya elah.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Wih, sombong kali dia.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Valverde going full tilt down the left. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hits one!
Jago sih.
Messi.
Aduh.
Messi. Van Dijk. And here's Neymar. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Stood up well to him there. No way through. Oh, that's ambitious. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the
Nanti
break.
coba deh. Terlalu lembek.
Substitution on the field. Number
Substitution.
20.
Tunisia can now introduce the first of their
Coming on to
substitutes.
replace him
Well,
is
he's going to inject a nice
number
bit of pace into that
21,
front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Son Heung-min is
Oh,
wide
Son.
and looking to get onto this. He's got away, and the shot! He's scored!
Song Heung-min.
Through to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Carvajal. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get free.
When it's delivered
Aduh.
early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Kita harus ganti. Ya, kok nggak?
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that could set him on his way. And he's found a way past. Mbappe! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Final
Messi.
checks on the touchline.
Coming on
A
the
change
field is
about to occur.
number
Yeah, I think he's been
19.
told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
3-0, and he's got tall.
Ah, untungnya. Tapi 3-0, bos.
Great header, made it look
Kejarnya
easy.
berat
He did
ini.
so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. He's had it taken off him. And it's Dybala. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal.
Ya elah, jatuh si
He
Jamal.
has found the way through. He's gone for goal.
Gak bisa.
A
Dani.
real chance and a real let-off.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now it's Foden.
Elah. Orang tidur
And that's a
digebok.
throw.
Kita coba. Dybala ganti siapa Dybala? S ini kali ya, Polino.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Akanji. Number 7,
Looking for options for movement.
Number 14,
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Jimenez.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Paulinho. Substitution.
The less said about that pass, the better. Indonesia quickly running out of time here to realise their promotion dream, and still trailing.
Yeah, it's getting to that time now, isn't it? Keep things simple, get it up front, ASAP. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Ribery. Well played. Son Heung-min. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. That'll be a throw. Climbs up big.
Aduh, Mbappe.
We couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Yamal proves too strong. Mbappe!
Ay.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And the header!
Ay.
And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Alex Telles wins the duel this time. And he was quick to react. Ribery. Mbappe. 4 added minutes
Jauh
on the
banget
board.
lagi.
Think through.
Gimana kali? Kiper.
Son Heung-min finds himself offside.
Lama lah. Woi, jauhnya habis. Oke. Jauh banget kalahnya 3-1. Gimana coba?
They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Belum bisa naik divisi. Masih divisi berapa tadi? 6 apa 7? Divisi 7 masih belum dapat poin lagi. Oke, kita lihat apa akan bisa menang kali ini. Kita kejar terus. kita dapat lawan Real Madrid. Oke. Real Madrid untuk sambil menunggu mulai, nggak lupa cuma mengingatkan subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Oke, nggak lupa kita selalu Acumen's Gaming mengingatkan subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello,
90
everybody,
minutes
and
to
welcome
decide
to
whether
today's
they
match.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a
susah
statement,
bangkunya.
a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous.
Langsung
It is
mati,
a
langsung
perfect
ngegas.
ambience for the central characters. who
Waduh,
are ready now to
baru
perform.
mulai nih.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He's found a way through.
Alah, kena.
An early chance there, first of the game.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Kosong. Ayo.
He's going for goal.
Aduh.
It's a
Sayang
super
banget.
hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball,
Bola
doesn't he? It's
mantep
great
tuh.
technique.
Wadidaw.
That was a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Oi,
and not get picked
salah.
out.
Back in possession and ready to go again. He's picked his way through. He's had a chance.
Untung nggak kena.
Good run, lovely
Kena
take, but
kaki.
that is where it stopped. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold.
Tangkep, bagus.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Always onto this. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aduh, nyangkut kakinya, gimana dong itu?
If you have just joined
Kalau
us,
kena
well, you've missed
mantep
no
tadi itu.
goals. He's shifting through the gears here.
Aduh, mantep dah.
Now it's Neymar.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got it.
Dybala! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Has a shot!
Aduh,
It's loose
masih
now, they
belum
want to get it
juga.
back.
Ya,
Decent enough try.
goal kick yang benar aja.
Just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Aduh, dapet nih.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Dybala. That looks a cracking ball. It's Neymar!
Aduh, nggak gol
Finish certainly
lagi.
didn't match the build-up.
Neymar
Luar
deserves a
biasa
lot of
dah.
credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nicely weighted ball.
Oish.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Aduh, gimana coba?
Ribéry.
Wis.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a little off target. Robertson. Oh, this is a great... Has a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Makalele is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, this looks sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Foden.
Aduh,
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
kurang cepat rupanya.
Indonesia have their third corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in no...
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Works it forward. Foden. And they're on him in a flash. Now it's Dybala.
Offside.
And he's straight offside. Valverde. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dybala with the cross.
Aduh.
Now it's
Alah,
Neymar.
malah dikasih.
Nicked away. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Fofana. Just eases him off the ball. Carvajal. Now it's Neymar. Fofana. Alex Telles gets a foot in here, and he's picked out the run. And that has been cleared. Pass somewhat off target. And he's left
Aduh.
line. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Alah.
Player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Bolanya di mana
The
itu?
defense. Well read, nice interception. Valverde. Foden. Van Dijk gets across to it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off
Masih
unscathed. Tight affair,
0-0.
0-0 at the break.
Oke, sambil menunggu,
So there was the first
jangan lupa
half.
dukungannya,
Well, an
subscribe,
end to the
like,
half,
share, dan
Peter.
komen.
A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. Messi!
Aduh, gampang banget
Great
ditahan.
effort, but no way through. So their fourth quarter of the game. Cleared away. Oh, well played,
Aduh,
well
dapat.
played. Foden!
Untungnya.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia have their opener It is a
dah.
goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Messi, great ball, and he's in here. Makaleli,
Ada.
and that's gone loose. And it's Neymar!
Et dah.
Well, there's the clearance.
Ambuladul.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he's heaved it away. Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And now the hit!
Hmm.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Aduh, tendangannya apa itu?
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Yalah.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hits one! He has done it!
Neymar tumben bisa ngegolin.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Great hit! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oi.
That's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oke, kita
Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, that's well spotted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Real, there's the hit!
Aduh, ditahan dulu,
And how did he
kan
not
langsung
make it
tendang.
four?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Udah capek kali
They're up
Neymar.
to 5 corners now.
Nah, kan benar. Neymar ganti Mbappe. Dybala ganti. Dybala ganti siapa? Dybala ganti siapa? Nggak ada. Ada Messi. Jamal kanan. Good.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Neymar. Number 14.
There's the header! He's
Coming on
kicked
the
it out
field.
just.
Number 21.
He's
Mbappe.
intervened well there.
Number 19.
Tunisia have hit a quick-fire double here.
It's the sort of situation that
Hey.
they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
He
space.
gets big.
Aduh.
Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, And to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Phil Foden udah habis stamina, ganti Son Heung-min. Oke. Oke, sambil menunggu formasi lawan, jangan lupa dukungannya subscribe, like, share, dan komen agar channel ini semakin besar
So, time for changes on both sides actually.
dan saya semakin semangat dalam membuat konten.
Is number 18.
Oke,
Son Heung-min.
lagi.
Son Heung-min looking to penetrate opposition lines. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to
Messi.
create a cushion between them.
Messi, Mbappe aja lah, cobain Mbappe.
It's
Ay, nggak
loose.
nyampe.
Who's going to get there?
Alex Telles really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's played forward. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Carvajal. Indonesia have, after
Hey.
this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Kosong.
That's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Plenty
Lengkap.
to aim at here. Oh, he's got
Aduh,
the ball,
merahnya.
and it's a penalty.
Gimana sih?
Really
Merah
couldn't have done
Kanji.
without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ya, nggak dapat.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 5 minutes
And
added
it's
time.
Alex Telles. And he's had a hit.
Kencang banget.
Oh, that is outstanding.
Rambut kuning,
A finish right from the top draw.
yellow hair.
It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Loading.
Perhaps deserves a
Apakah
little bit
sudah
of
berakhir?
sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Oke, sambil nungguin loading, jangan lupa dukungannya subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Oh, udah selesai. Oke, you won. Sinyalnya jelek, pantesan menang. Oke, kita bisa promosi langsung aja. Divisi 6 ya kan. Oke, kita dapat reward, kita cek dulu. Reward apa ini? Oh, selektornya. Select booster token, position training, skill training. Ini aja. Oke. Ini kontrak apa nih? Kita dapat apa ini? Free ini kali ya. Oh iya, iyalah Beckham lah. Kita kurang orang tengah nih. Ayo Beckham. Argentina, Catalan. Masih standar. belum ada yang super. Oke, kita lanjutkan. Tadi dapat apa ya? Dapat 2. Oke. My team ada yang bisa di-upgrade nggak nih? Oh, ini dia nih. Oke. Kita lanjut, baru promosi divisi 6. Divisi 6 kita belum ini ya, mau ningkatin skillnya bos. Skillnya siapa ya? Kayaknya sih yang oke itu Messi udah. Skill ini apa nih? Gameship apa? Mana gameship? Enable the player to win more points when on the ball. Oh gitu, bisa bikin pelanggaran. Oke, itu Messi. Berarti di sini kita coba Jamal kayaknya lagi keren nih Jamal nih. Skill training kita kasih. Oke. Super sub improves player ability when introduced after the second half mark. Improve player abilities when introduced after the second half. Oh, dia harus jadi pemain pengganti. Boleh lah. Terus udah selesai tuh. Siapa lagi ya pemain yang rada oke gitu. Siapa lagi nih yang oke? Udah nggak ada, ini doang. Dikit juga mainnya. Bape belum ada nih. Bape, kita lihat dapat skill apa dia. Cut behind turn, enable the player to execute the cut behind. Skill ini mah susah. Messi udah, Yamal udah. Yang sering dipakai. Neymar kayaknya kurang oke. Dybala. Oke juga kayaknya. Coba kita nanti aja deh, simpen jaga-jaga buat yang lain. Oke, kita lanjut. Baru divisi 6 pertama kali nih kita nih, baru masuk divisi 6. Sambil menunggu, tidak lupa dan tidak bosan selalu mengingatkan untuk selalu mendukung Achievements Gaming, subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Oke, kita udah dapat lawan. Wow, kuat sekali ini lawan nih. Collective strength-nya 2900. Oke, sambil menunggu formasi kita santai-santai sejenak. Kita tunggu dulu. Oke, tampaknya sudah mulai.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game.
Kostum warna merah.
Such scenes here.
Wih, main pepet-pepet dia.
Colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Strong running down that left flank, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity.
Wih, Neymar rambutnya mau. Tangkap lah.
To see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. Hakimi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van Dijk. Looks to the other side.
Pincah juga Neymarnya.
His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Maradona. That's a great pick out. And the shots!
Ya,
Goal! Boca Juniors!
masih pagi kita udah diserang.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maradona ya nggak, teman aja dikejar.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. He's having a go.
Aduh.
Just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Indonesia are really in a position where
ada Maradona di situ.
will serve them best.
Ay, itu nggak kena kaki.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
That is good alertness. And they've got rid. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Valverde. Now it's Dybala. Foden. Struck well to him there. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Neymar cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That pass isn't the best. Muslera sends that a long way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That looks a cracking ball.
Ya elah. Tendang sendiri sih Pak
Getting this
Perde.
one clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Wih, Maradona.
And he was quick to react. Carvajal looking to hit the byline here. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde.
Aduh.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kosong deh.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, what a... Can he finish? And it's in!
Gak bisa nih begini nih.
Two to the good!
Terlalu rapat dia.
Breathing space.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he
Kita
showed
pakai
both a quick head and even
numpuk.
quicker feet.
Oke, kita ubah. Nggak bisa ya. CMF ya dia. Oke, kita coba
Boca
lagi.
Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Dybala. And Dybala!
Kipernya.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Dybala just eases him off the ball. Out to the right. James. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up...
And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. Maradona.
If they want to counter, they
Aduh,
can do
nyangkut
with more
kakinya.
speed.
Kirain
He can run onto that. Muslera deals with it effortlessly.
habis.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half
lanjut
success
babak
with
kedua.
another show of strength?
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Van der Ven gets it clear. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an
Duh, nggak dapat.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Hakimi. Van Dijk. And Hakimi. Van de Ven. Hakimi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now James. Sane. Sane has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's Sane. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi. And it's Neymar.
Attendance for this match
How many
was
interceptions have we seen now? Someone's
71,898.
got to up the quality and set an example.
For Valverde. Neymar! In for
Yeah.
pieces! And it's there! And
Mana
the
nggak ada
lead
penyerang
is
nih.
3! It is surely done! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a
3-0
game this is turning out to
yang
be for him.
menyerang aja.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Boca Juniors find a position of real strength now.
Oke.
Van Dijk. James. Sané. And it's Maradona. And here's Neymar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite
But
so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi.
Tunggulah.
Van
Alah.
Dijk attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Dybala. Maradona. James.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. Nicely spread. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's searching through. And the finish! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alex Telles producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Dybala. Van Dijk with the clearance. Good
Gak
effort
bisa
from
nendang.
distance. That
Pak Gondrong
is
gak bisa
decidedly
nendang.
lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Neymar looks to get on the end of this.
Oh, gitu.
And he's had it nicked away. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Aduh. Capek
It's a pretty
gimana?
loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's intervened well there. Moved on forwards. Foden. Chance to finish.
Lemah.
Oh, that is
Kita
rather wayward.
ganti. Habis staminanya. Jamal mana Jamal? Oke. Tiberi kita ganti ke. Aduh, nggak ada. Mbappe aja Mbappe. Lama lagi. Habis.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14. Dybala. Coming on the field.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
19. Yamal. Number 21.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 3
Board
minutes
shows there will be
added time.
3
Jamal
extra minutes.
aduh. Ya kali doang makin.
Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Inilah Jamal bagi Jamal. Oke,
That looks a decent ball. Messi goes in for the header. Oh, it's come loose.
bisa nendang. Nggak bisa nendang.
And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
3-1
Simply they were
dong.
beaten by a better team on the day.
Oke. Oke, kita sudah dapat lawan. Kali Unai. Oke, sambil menunggu lawan formasi, jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special
Oke,
place
Indonesia
in
lawan
the
Jerman.
minds of the footballers
Buildup.
in this part of the world.
Piala Dunia.
Expectations rising. Evidently, the crowd hoping to be treated to a special
Oke, kita
contest.
warna
It is the
merah.
perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dybala. And Dybala!
Aduh.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Halo Kucung 02, halo juga. Gimana kabar? Sehat? Baru kelihatan nih Bang Kucung.
Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite
Bang
sort it
Kucung
out.
baru kelihatan ini dari kemarin kagak nongol.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's Cavani.
Lah.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Edinson Cavani. He's a top-class finisher, Peter. There's no doubt about that. But it's his...
There could be
Hey.
trouble here. Luis Skelly. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Offset.
Clearly is
Untung
miffed,
aja.
having made the run
Tapi
and
nggak
not
dapet.
get picked out.
Cuma percuma.
Dybala and the finish! Luis Skelly gets it away.
Kuat lawannya.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Waduh.
Alex Telles cuts out the pass. Carvajal. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Foden!
Aduh, nggak gol juga. Bang, aku nggak dibolehin main HP karena lagi sakit demam. Nggak boleh main HP. Oh, maksudnya biar istirahat gitu ya. Iyalah benar kalau demam itu kan tahu saya ya. Tahu saya mah kalau demam itu istirahat, tidur cepat pulihnya. Demam, flu. Kalau nggak tidur rada takutnya rada lama gitu doang. Cuman emang kalau demam itu istirahat.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Dybala.
Kejauhan.
Luis Skelly gets across to intercept that. No,
Terus gimana sekarang? Udah sehat kan?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it not quite so.
Tendang lah. Allah, dilarang-dorong.
Dybala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they've got rid.
Ya.
Fabian Ruiz, Mohamed Salah, Dybala.
Neymar, apa dia bisa bikin gol? Neymar. Aduh. Kosong kalah.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival.
Oi.
Cavani, and he's surging through.
Ah,
It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
mendingan, alhamdulillah. Aduh, duh. Alhamdulillah senang mendingan. Oh ya bang, alhamdulillah banyakin istirahat bang. Kalau lagi sakit mah biasanya begitu.
Corner number 2 then.
Cepat pulihnya.
It's a mighty effort.
Apalagi begadang, waduh.
Firm header just off
Jangan
target.
coba-coba
That's
dah.
a really decent chance.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Carvajal gets a foot in here, and it's Messi.
Eh,
Looking for the runner. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kosong kok dibagi. Panik.
Two
Panik.
added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Fabian Ruiz.
Kosong.
And he's managed to get free. Salah. Now can he find a finish?
Kosong tuh.
It's in!
Min,
Couldn't
ya
have been a more
min.
potent
Udah pada
injection
sehat semua
of
dah.
belief for this team. Top
Apa
man,
nih?
top drawer.
Bisa aja main air ya.
Great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get...
Ya.
And that'll be
Baru
the
bilang
final
nyenggol
action
itu
of the
bola.
first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And we'd like to inform
Well,
you
obviously
now that the
things
latest
are not
travel
good, Peter.
information
It
is
seems the
currently
team were
displayed
just a
on
bit too
screen.
busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to
Kita
improve
bisa
and
balas
make it fast.
dong. Ayolah balas lah.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Germany really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Messi. Carvajal gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. And now the hit. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alex Telles clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. No, that's been intercepted. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Fabian Ruiz. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. It's Salah! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at... Have a shot!
Aduh.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there.
The attendance for this
Germany
match
are
was
looking to go forward now.
70,987.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Oi.
Well, the defence just about came out on
Technique,
top, but they were
technique.
certainly tested. Dybala.
Alah.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Germany. Number 42, Musiala.
Alexander
Coming on the
Arnold.
field is number
Dapat
25,
ala kagak dapat.
Ribery.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look,
Aduh.
they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He's through here. No messing
Lewat
about, just
kolong.
bludgeoned away. And they're back on the ball again. Alexander Arnold. Messi!
Aduh, pantulannya mantap.
Another
ya.
save.
Messi clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the
Number
blue.
21, Cavani.
Oke, siap, ditunggu.
Fabian Ruiz.
Minum obat langsung mampir kembali lagi.
Number 15, Mbappe. Number 9, Phil Foden.
Jamal. Oh, masih dulu dia lama benar. Empat, 1, 2, 3. Ayolah.
So their fourth corner of the
Skornya
game.
berapa? Skornya 1-0. Kita bisa menang. Minimal imbang.
Lewis Skelly attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Not the most accurate pass.
Alah, salah.
Smartly reclaimed.
Aduh.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Ribery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a look and has a go. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ya. Messi.
Indonesia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Carvajal. Yamal.
Aduh.
Lewis Skelly is the
Habis
guilty party
kaki
there.
aku udah selesai minum obat.
Oh,
Sip.
that's a booking. Always looked it.
Semoga semakin lebih baik lagi, Bang Kucung. Aduh.
And somehow it stayed out. Messi. Foden. Shapes to shoot.
Aduh, kesempatan
He's got
terakhir
away with
tuh.
one there.
Well, I think
Masih
the
nggak ada
opposition
nggak nih
was pretty
kesempatan.
sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but
Emang lagi
it was
musim
onto it so quickly
hujan
and
juga.
very near
Hujan
to make
panas,
it pay.
hujan panas.
There will be 3 minutes.
Kalau nggak jaga-jaga stamina
Added time
emang
going up here.
ngeri-ngeri
It's
sedap.
3 minutes. Oh,
Ya,
that's well spotted.
mudah-mudahan
Alexander Arnold.
seluruh
No way through.
rakyat Indonesia terutama yang
Chance here to counter.
terutama yang hobi menonton Achievements Gaming. Di sini
So in
kita
the end, one
sering
goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides
seneng-seneng
produced
lihat
a
game
genuine
ya
effort to go
kan,
on and
imun
win it.
meningkat, ya
Neither
mudah-mudahan
was able
sehat-sehat
to
selalu.
add to
Makasih
the
bang untuk
scoreline in the
doanya,
end.
siap semuanya, yang terbaik bang.
Reflections of what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss.
Kamu ngambilin air mulu buat main di depannya? Itu kok penuh lagi, air ntar habis loh di dalam. Udah nggak usah main di depan kalau kayak gitu. Udah, tutup. Ntar itu papa mainanmu papa simpan kalau kayak gitu. Udah, tutup. Jangan dibawa ke depan gelasnya. Oke, kita upgrade pemain dulu nih. Udah 2 kali kalah terus, masa? Yang mana nih yang tadi upgrade? Jamal kali ya. Jamal tinggal 1 lagi. Jamal 1 kali lagi. Ini kali ya, bisa di upgrade kali. Oke, ini bagus nih. Akanji 589. Oke, Akanji udah. Robertson. Semoga abang makin banyak penontonnya, amin. Amin bang Kucung, terima kasih doanya. Amin, semoga banyak penontonnya. Amin, semoga banyak uangnya. Bang Kucung juga banyak penontonnya, banyak uangnya. Terima kasih yang udah like, terima kasih Bang Kucung doanya. Apa sayang? Iya. Habis nih. Mana nih? Amin, minta yang terbaik buat semuanya. Oke, kita udah upgrade, kita coba lagi. Kita coba apa ini, udah bisa menang. Divisi 6 ini udah lumayan keras nih. Bukan keras sih, maksudnya rada susah. Maklum lah. Lawannya jago-jago. Oke, kita udah dapat lawan. Bang Kucung, cuaca gimana cuaca di rumah nih? Panas, berawan, hujan, mendung. Kalau di sini Kabupaten Tangerang cuaca mendung nih Bang Kucung. Hujan Bang, hujannya. Dari mana emang Bang Kucung?
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who
Kota
has
mana nih
joined us
Bang
for this
Kucung nih?
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alex Telles makes the interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Valverde, it's a sharp pass. Nice, he's had a shot!
Abang dari kota mana? Kalau Sukabumi jauh juga ya. Hujan Sukabumi. Saya dari Kabupaten Tangerang nih Bang. Pasar Kemis. Jauh, dah pokoknya dah ujung ke ujung.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Hui.
It's a sweet ball, that. Alex Telles gets it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Tangkaplah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Back into the middle.
Ditinggal.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. Valverde. Well, played right into his path. He might be Dybala!
Aduh.
Well, now it's a race for them. And here's a chance.
Malah.
Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Offside.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Banyaknya.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dybala, Neymar.
Dijepit.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
15 minutes till half-time. Nicely worked. That's a shade optimistic.
Aduh, kosong.
Oh, just
Sukabumi berarti Jawa
That's just
Barat
plain
ya,
unlucky.
Sukabumi.
There were many, me included, who
Jawa
thought that was
Barat.
going in.
Luas juga Jawa Barat. Kang Deddy Mulyadi.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Aduh,
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that was very necessary.
kosong dong.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Oi,
Now he's off and running. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Valverde.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a throw-in.
betul, ya betul. Wih, berarti luas juga ya.
And the shot!
Aduh, tak begitu kalau ada yang dapat nyundul. Dia kurang tahu-tahu kotak sih, di mana-mana aja.
Stood up well to him there.
Ayo loh.
Valverde. Messi. He's played him through.
Oh iya, kecil banget Neymar.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Itu kosong.
Habrá minuto
Alex
de
Telles kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oi, ayolah.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the
Abang
halftime
itu
whistle
game
goes.
eFootball. Iya nih game
So there we are,
eFootball. Main
halftime.
juga
Both
enggak,
teams head into
Bang
their
Kucung?
respective dressing room, and while there was a
eFootball
genuine
nih.
flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the halftime score 1-0. Some first half thoughts.
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Indonesia head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Foden is wide and looking to get onto this. Hakimi. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Main yang di mana nih Bang? Yang di
Robertson.
HP apa yang di
Messi.
komputer?
Oh, that's a fine challenge. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's picked out the run.
Aduh,
Oh, that's well
udah
spotted.
kosong. Ngapain di panik sih, asal bagi-bagi aja. Aduh, kosong.
Oh, somewhat off target.
Istirahat
The
dulu lah.
keeper's got it again.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tundul lah.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Aduh, muter-muter. HP Bang, seru juga
That was
game
good
eFootball.
defensive pressure
Seru
to give
Bang.
him less maneuvering room.
Ya dari dulu lah kalau main bola kan begitu. Seru-seru ngeselin. Nah, bikin serunya karena ngeselinnya itu. Kita mau golin malah digolin. Nah, kan kesel tuh.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
Ya,
now.
kosong. Ya, pelanggaran.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Alex
There could be
Teles.
trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Alex Teles. Masih banyak semua staminanya.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Yo,
So Jim,
Yan
what are you
langsung.
thinking? He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
It was more possible than probable.
Udah di PC
and
berapa,
the
Bang?
outcome backed it up, Peter.
Main eFootballnya. Aduh.
It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Kalau main di HP yang susah kontrolnya. Di Jawa Barat masuk sekolah, Bang, di Jawa Barat masuk sekolah jam 6.30. 6.30. Kalau di sini nggak tahu ya, soalnya ini anak baru masuk SD nih besok.
Barcelona grab the equalizer and
6.30.
and the shot!
Lah gol lagi. Kalau dulu mas saya di Jakarta jam 7.
The game is well and truly turned on its head.
Nah, kalau di Tangerang ini nggak tahu jam berapa.
Surrender the football.
Entah jam 7 atau jam 8 nggak tahu.
When the manager called on him,
Soalnya
he
belum
was only
masuk.
too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mau masih sekolah,
Barcelona
Bang Kucung.
take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better
Apa
team
anak sekolah?
at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Waduh. Wih, gawat juga.
Oh, that's clever. Muslera can claim that.
Kok balik begini, 2-1. Ya,
Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of
Now the finish!
widih.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Foden. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe. Yamal gets a foot in here. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Akanji spots
Stop
it
in there, sayang.
and intercepts. Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this...
Ayun.
That is asking for trouble. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Son Heung-min. Dybala. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there.
Widih, mantap juga. Rambut kuning.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Carvajal. It's a loose ball. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. And Messi! And it's in!
Kenapa bisa begitu?
Late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really
Oke,
couldn't see
kita
what this team
main
was.
sekali lagi. Habis itu kita off dulu. Udah sore. Item claim. Oke. Kita main sekali lagi, kita cari lawan dulu. Kita cari lawan. Udah gelap nih, nyalain lampu dulu, kita nyalain lampu dulu. Apa ada lawannya? Oke. Agramat CF. Oke, ini kita main sekali lagi sebelum maghrib.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Kita warna merah ya kan.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Oke, kita coba main
They've
cepat
got on the
aja.
way here pretty promptly. Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Aduh, duh.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Buildup
Roberto
enggak loh.
Carlos proves
Aduh,
just a
aduh,
little
aduh.
bit too
Ada
strong.
legendnya dia.
Ruben Neves! Decent hit and on target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk clears. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neymar looking to add to his goal.
Aduh,
So just the one
lambat.
early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Apa sayang?
Valverde,
Enggak,
Foden.
nggak
Oh, he's through
apa-apa.
the middle. That has been
Ntar,
cut short.
iya ntar abis ini. Jangan gitu ada jatuh bangkunya. Misha.
He's found support out wide. Messi. He's cut it out. Yamal will not want to lose out
Kosong.
here, not against this opponent.
Waduh, 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 waduh.
What a save from Muslera!
Sapi Sali. Ada sapi Sali.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
It's Neymar!
Aduh.
That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
Tries a shot!
Ai, untung ada back.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. He's looking wide. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
Foden.
Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe. Safi Sali. Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Mbappe. Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Foden.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi with the short one. Big chance! There was plenty of power on that. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Neymar. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Has been indicated.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So, your views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this
And
second
now,
half.
please turn towards the screen.
Indonesia
for a
are in
special
at half-time with a
presentation
slender
featuring our
one-goal
guest
lead.
performers today.
So, we're just settling back into this second half. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Messi. He's through here. Now it's Foden. Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Carvajal. And he's found a way past. Yabal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi goes short, and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That was good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. He has found the way through. Swept in. That was very necessary. Has a shot!
Buildup.
They've done it! They have done it!
Okay.
Equalizer.
Alexander-Arnold.
Another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14.
Tunisia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Number 21.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Offset.
Indonesia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
He's found a way through. Now the finish! The referee's awarded a free kick.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Yamal.
Halo Bang Kucung 02, apa masih ada di
Perhaps
situ Bang
wondering what the best time
Kucung?
is for their next substitution. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's out for a goal kick. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has ended up in no man's land. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Muslera can claim that. And he was quick to react. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Ruben Neves. And he's intervened well there.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Alexander-Arnold has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9. Federico
They're avoiding the
Valverde.
blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's a sharp pass.
Number 11. Ribery. Substitutions taking
A
place.
collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's found the way through, and the finish!
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, the finish
added
certainly
time.
didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Salah. And it's Alex Telles.
Oke, semua terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Tumus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Buat yang pada sakit, semoga cepat diberikan kesembuhan, datang sehat, semoga makin drama baik. Jangan lupa dukungannya selalu untuk Tumus Gaming supaya channel ini semakin besar, semakin banyak yang nonton, semakin ya semakin lah pokoknya. Jumpa lagi dalam live saya selanjutnya. Dadah.